Alrighty, Kaiba is taking on Arcana in this Battle City. Battle City. I almost said Battle Series. Said Battle City by accident, and got the tournament right. Okay, so Kaiba taking on Arcana. They're second and third respectively. Only Mai is above them, who is still currently unbeaten, and probably won't be beaten at this rate, at the rate she's going. Alright, Kaiba with Silent Doom, Kaiser Seahorse, a Thunder Dragon, Monster Reborn, and Crush card. Alright, Thunder Dragon's effect activates, which will pull 2 more from the deck, so if Kaiba gets Polymerization, he can pull forth the legendary one itself in Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. He's played Kaiser Seahorse down. And set as well, and alright, we have got Arcana's first turn. He goes with a face down spell or trap, another face down spell or trap, and Neo the Magic Swordsman. And Arcana go into the battle phase. He wouldn't want Kaiser Seahorse laying around on the field. Oh, there's Yugioh as well. Absolutely classic Rare Hunter card, Yugioh. It's a strong one too. So Kaiser Seahorse and Neo are going to destroy themselves here. And Yugioh goes in for an attack. So 1700 off Kaiba. So only 2 Thunder Dragons in his hand, and oh, there's Obelisk. Oh, okay, so what do you do if you Kaiba here? There's Pitch Black Power Stone. So Kaiba's only got Crush card available. He doesn't have any Dark Monsters under the 1000 attack available to him. If he pulls back Monster Reborn, he could destroy Yugioh, but he'll destroy his return monster as well. He's decided to pass and not play anything. Interesting. Alright, what's Arcana going to come back with here? Kaiba's open. Arcana has just gone straight to his battle phase. Instead, Arcana hasn't played any new monsters down, but Kaiba at 4600, Arcana at 9000. Arcana almost double of Kaiba's life points. We're only in turn 5. Down goes the Battle Ox. And oh, Nightmare Wheel. Nightmare Wheel is a very good card. It'll stop Battle Ox from being able to attack. It also won't be able to change its battle position, so Battle Ox is stuck there, and Kaiba's going to lose 500 life points per standby phase for Arcana. This is not good for Kaiba. He is low on points enough as it is compared to Arcana's total. Okay, there's Mystic Horseman. And what does Kaiba go for here? So he's got Obelisk, he needs 3 tributes. He's got Silent Doom and Monster Reborn. Silent Doom, I think that can only bring back a normal monster, and I don't think it can attack, but it could be used for a tribute. Yugioh goes for it. Mystic Horseman is destroyed. And Kaiba, he's got Kaiser Seahorse and Mystic Horseman, so he can utilize both effects. There's Blade Knight, so if he plays Silent Doom and Monster Reborn, he can summon Obelisk. Oh no, what's he doing? He may not have seen it just yet. Oh, I hope he doesn't miss it. Silent Doom and Monster Reborn together could do it. Kaiba passed another turn. Alright, Arcana has laid down another monster in defense. There's Final Attack Orders. That's an interesting card as well. Now, they are human players, and I get the feeling that Kaiba may have just worked it out. So he's going to bring back Mystic Horseman, and he can use the Monster Reborn to bring back Kaiser Seahorse or Neo. Doesn't matter which one, and then he can summon Obelisk. And with Final Attack Orders, he is going to render all of Arcana's defenses useless. So Kaiba with a very good opportunity to come back here. There's 3 monsters down. And Kaiba now is going to summon down his Egyptian god in Obelisk. You know what's crazy? This game does like animations for some of the monsters. None of the Egyptian gods have an animation, despite, you know, their relevance to the Yu-Gi-Oh series. None of them got their own animation. So much for that god tier. As we see Obelisk the Tormentor now going in for Duragato, and it's 2300 that's just come off Arcana. So final attack order's still on the field as well, so all of Arcana's defense, well, his face down defense is fine, but as soon as it gets flipped up, even if it's in an attack from Kaiba, it will go straight to attack mode. So a face down defense isn't even protected with this final attack orders card on the field. And this is very dire for Arcana. He needs something. Here he's staring down 4,000 attack points. Kaiba's only got one beast stronger than it, and that is the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon itself. There's Swords of Revealing Light. Arcana has had the perfect card in his hand. He's having a bit of a cook here. He's taking his time, maybe just looking at what options he has. Oh, Old Vindictive Magician. Okay, he may have just been flipping through Obelisk's effect to make sure... Well, if he was flipping through Obelisk's effect, he has missed. Obelisk cannot be destroyed by card effects. I mean, unless Arcana's going for something else. He does have Swords of Revealing Light on the field, so he is protected, but I'm guessing he hasn't read the card effects part of Obelisk's effect. Arcana's certainly taking time. While Arcana's taking all this time, we do have a Jaden and Panic match coming up after this one. And if you like Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm getting close to finishing a series where I find every possible secret and pick up in that game, which has been difficult but fun. Alright, Kaiba's turn now, so he still can't attack because Swords of Revealing Light are on the field. So Kaiba will still be stuck for 2 more turns. Arcana's got to try to get a defense and get something going here. Still taking his time. He must be cooking something. He must have something in his hand. Oh, there's Magical Dimension. So there goes Old Vindictive Magician. And oh, and he's pulled a Dark Magician to the field. Okay. Good card, Magical Dimension. Gives you the option of getting that Dark Magician to the field. And okay, Obelisk is immune to card effects, but he's not immune to magic cards. So card effects like flip effects is what Obelisk wasn't touched by. However, with Obelisk off the field, Arcana now takes the advantage. And Kaiba's final attack orders card may actually come back to bite him here. Because his 4-star, when that's flipped up, that Blade Knight, there's Magical Blast. Blade Knight will go into attack mode when it's flipped up by the Dark Magician's attack. And there it is. So Kaiba now only with 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. It'd be a dream if he could get Polymerization. Otherwise he could lose on the next turn. And he's drawn Enemy Controller. Okay, well he needs to tribute a monster to be able to gain control. So Enemy Controller is actually not going to help Kaiba in this situation. He's only got access to choice 1. So it'll change the Dark Magician's battle position, and then it will be turned straight back to attack mode because of final attack orders. So absolutely nothing Kaiba could do, unfortunately. He will take a loss in this first match. Alright, Arcana. Now 4 cards in hand and it's all over here. He just needs to... Okay, he goes for Dark Magic Veil, and just to pull another Dark Magician for the fun of it. Oh, always nice to see a little animation here and there. So Dark Magicians are going to pick up the win here. Arcana just has to attack. And there it is. All right, so it is a best of 3. Of course, we will see. We'll see at least one other match, but Kaiba though is going to have to get a win here, as we see. We will go from Arcana's perspective this time. Okay, and what's coming up? I am hoping to put together Duke Devlin's deck very, very soon. Maybe in like a week or so. I want to run another mini-series, and I think it'll be Duke Devlin. Duke Devlin takes on Duelist Kingdom. I wouldn't mind seeing my Valentine take on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX at some point as well. I think that'll be a pretty cool series. Okay, Skilled Dark Magician, Mystical Elf, Dark Magician, Rogue Doll, and Royal Magical Library in Arcana's hand. So Arcana's got the 1-0 advantage in the best of 3. Kaiba goes with a face-down defense. Okay, there's Magical Marionette. Royal Magical Library is played. And turn change back to Kaiba. Kaiba goes with a second face-down defense and ends his turn. Okay. There's Swords of Revealing Light again. Arcana has put down a Mystical Elf, so he's got 2 cards with 2,000 defense. Bit of a risk though. Kaiba might have a Blue Eyes. He does have 3 of them in his deck. There's an Upstart Goblin. Was put in for an exchange for Pot of Greed, as Kaiba puts down 2 face downs and a 3rd face down defense. Okay. Interesting start for these two. Swords of Revealing Light would flip all those cards face up. And there's Dark Magic Curtain as well. Arcana already does have a Dark Magician in hand. But he's elected just to summon the regular Dark Magician from his hand. So he's got Dark Magic Curtain and a Sword of Revealing Light in case he gets into trouble. He's gone after that middle card. It was a Des Feral Imp, which will put that Upstart Goblin back into Kaiba's deck. So Arcana not going in rushing here. Conserving and taking his time just in case. And Kaiba, oh, okay, he's just gone for a double tribute. And there is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Arcana may have thought that Kaiba wasn't holding one. I'm surprised that Kaiba may have gone for that last turn, but he didn't. May have bluffed Arcana into getting that Dark Magician to the field. Though Arcana does still have some options available to him. One of those being that Sword of Revealing Light. So Arcana's Dark Magician is in the graveyard. He's got Magical Marionette in his hand. There's Dark Mambale. Okay, Arcana has gone with the Swords of Revealing Light and throws down Skilled Dark Magician. Oh, if anything, he should have put Skilled Dark Magician down first. He would have gained a spell counter, but you need 3 of them on it to sacrifice it for a Dark Magician, which with Arcana's deck, you can actually get all 3 Magicians out without having to use Skilled Dark Magician's effect anyway. And at a 1900 attack, it's not a throwaway monster with that sort of attack power. Okay, there's Dark Magic Attack. Can destroy all face down spells and traps that the opponent has. Arcana goes with Rogue Doll. Oh, I see. So, with Dark Magic Curtain and Magical Marionette, could be possible to get 3 dark monsters on the field and then activate Dark Mambale to get rid of that Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think that might be what Arcana's gone for here. There's the second turn of the Swords of Revealing Light. Oh, and Arcana's pulled Dark Magician to his hand again. Alright, Arcana tributes a rogue doll. That's a light monster, not a dark monster. Although, even though the effect of Dark Magic Curtain reads, you cannot summon other monsters your turn, that takes effect even before you've played that card, which... That's a little... I've seen that before, but there's something I didn't know before. Just another little abnormality that you never really pick up when you play this as a kid. But Arcana's... He's utilised the full effect of his Swords of Revealing Light. Kaiba has just had to sit there and wait. There's Legion the Fiend Jester as well, which is also a dark type, but Arcana goes for Dark Magic Curtain, so he's going to pull a Dark Magician instead. Alright, Kaiba could be set to take a lot of damage here. Dark Mambale is there. He's also got Dark Magic Attack as well. He just needs to get that Blue Eyes off the field. There's Dark Mambale. And Blue Eyes White Dragon is the attack target for Dark Mambale. Oh, Interdimensional Matter Transporter. Oh no, Arcana got a little bit lax in concentration there. He should have gone for Dark Magic Attack straight away. He's just played it now. It's... Oh dear. Well, I mean, Blue Eyes White Dragon is going to come back to the field. Well, Magical Marionette's got 2 spell counters. That can actually destroy a card now with its effect. Alright, 26 and 25 is 51. That's 61. So what? Is that 7,000 points of damage altogether? Kaiba has just lost a hell of a lot of life points. 7,000 points in one go. But he will get that Blue Eyes White Dragon back, although it'll be at the end phase. If it was a little bit earlier, Magical Marionette's effect could have come into play. However, Kaiba will get a free shot. If he doesn't have anything else in his hand, he's going to have to go after Magical Marionette straight up. And, okay, straight to the battle phase. Kaiba has not played any cards from his hand. I tell you what, if Arcana went for that, if he went for that Dark Magic Attack first, he may have actually won this duel on the next turn. But human inputs, not AI. Alright, Kaiba goes with another face. He goes with a face down defense in his main phase 2. So you could tribute Skilled Dark Magician and pull another Dark Magician to the field. Wouldn't do much good though. Legion the Fiend Jester's got decent effect as well. When that's destroyed, it can pull a Magician. Is it back to the hand or does it summon it to the field? It's one of the two. Well, Sagi the Dark Clown has been put in defense. And 2 defense goes Skilled Dark Magician. So he's going in for an attack here with Dark Magician and gets rid of La Jin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp. Well, the match could have been over. Will it come back to haunt Arcana? And oh, it's a Monster Reborn. Okay. I don't know how long Kaiba's had that cooking in his hand, but he's going to bring back a Dark Magician. So Kaiba now with a Blue Eyes and a Dark Magician on his side of the field. And, oh, there's cost down. Okay. What's he going up here? He's had to discard a card from his hand to use cost down. He's thrown away Hyozen Ryu. And Dark Magician is tributed. What have we got here? Oh, it's another Blue Eyes. Now, how about that? Kaiba used Monster Reborn to bring back Dark Magician and then sacrifice it back to get a second Blue Eyes to the field. Quite brutal. Alright, Dark Magician is destroyed. So 2 of them in Arcana's graveyard. He's still got 1 in his hand. But he's running out of defensives here. He's got 2 Blue Eyes attacking him now. Okay, it could possibly be 1 after this one. There's Nightmare Wheel. Kaiba's only got 1,000 life points as well. He can't let Nightmare Wheel hit him too many times. Well, I say too many times. It can only hit him twice. And there it is. Arcana flips up Nightmare Wheel straight away. Alright, Kaiba is having a bit of a think. Oh, he's just tributed that Blue Eyes that Nightmare Wheel was activated on. And it's Sword Stalker. Arcana maybe should have waited to the battle phase. However, it doesn't look like it's going to matter. There's Legion the Fiend Jester destroyed. So, a spellcaster monster from the graveyard. Okay, it is to the hand. I didn't think it was to the field. I thought it was to the hand. But it is Mystical Elf that is selected. And there goes Sagi the Dark Clown. So Arcana now defenseless and possibly going to lose this match. He almost had it won. Got a little bit complacent, and that's the amazing thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! You just got to get just that little bit complacent. Magician's Souls was drawn, but not a hell of a lot that can do either. There's Z Metal Tank, and Kaiba attacks with the Blue Eyes. Good finish. And amazingly, Arcana is going to lose this match. He did 7,000 points of damage in 1 turn, but Kaiba has managed by just a slight overlook from Arcana, and Kaiba has picked up the win. It's a brutal game sometimes, Yu-Gi-Oh! You've only got to make one very small overlook error, and it can cost you a whole match. Literally, that is the fine line that separates a win and a loss in this game, so we will go to a tiebreaker. Okay, Kaiba wins the rock, paper, scissors. Alright, Lord of D, there's a Vorse Raider and also an X-Head Cannon as well. So Vorse Raider's at 1900. It's a great 4-star monster to start off with on your first turn. Kaiba used it quite a lot during the Battle City anime as well. 2 polymerization. There's White Dragon Head, so Kaiba could play a combo on next turn. It'll be the XY Dragon Head Cannon. I think it's 2200 attack, and its effect, you discard and you can destroy a monster on the field, or you can destroy a spell or trap on the field. I forget which one is which, but alright, Arcana with another defense. Kaiba did go in for an attack and he hit that Royal Magical Library. He lost 100 life points. So you don't use polymerization to fuse these machine ones. Down goes Y Dragon Head. So Kaiba can special summon from his fusion pile here. Oh no, he's gone to equip it. So that'll put, it'll put X Dragon Head at the same amount of attack points as its fusion anyway. There it is. You target one face-up spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy that card. So Kaiba doesn't have any of that. However, looks like he's going to play that to the field anyway. So Y Dragon Head and X Dragon Cannon are both to the graveyard, as XY Dragon Cannon is on the field 2200, so that'll at least be able to get through Arcana's defense. Still a Lord of D in hand and also a Blade Knight for Kaiba as well. So Kaiba got the majority of the attack force here, and it could start getting a bit ugly for Arcana. There's Old Vindictive Magician. Absolutely trump card right now for Arcana. It's just got rid of the XY Dragon Head Cannon, or Dragon Cannon, or whatever the fusion's called. They've all got such similar names. It's almost impossible not to get them mixed up. Oh, Dark Magic Curtain. Arcana pays half his life points, and he can special summon a Dark Magician. Okay, Kaiba is now in trouble. His Force Raider won't survive this attack. Kaiba will take 600 points of damage, and he's got nothing in his hand to counter that Dark Magician with. Alright, Arcana. Oh, he's just activated Magician's Souls. Okay, so what's he done? He's just sent a Dark Magician from his deck to the graveyard. Does he have a Monster Reborn? Or possibly another effect in his hand that can get them back from the graveyard. So could be looking at 2 Dark Magicians on the field. Maybe on the next turn. Force Raider's gone, and Kaiba is in all sorts of trouble now. And it is Hitatsumi Giant. That does not help Kaiba at all in this situation. There's very, very little that would help him in this situation. Alright, another draw from Arcana. 4,000 life points, 4 cards in hand. And he's got Kaiba reeling here. It'll be a massive win for Arcana. He's just flipped up the Magician of Faith. So he's just pulled back Dark Magic Curtain. And I think that can only pull them from the deck. Oh, there's Magical Dimension. So there goes Magician of Faith. And he'll pull one from his hand. Oh, and it is another Dark Magician. 2 of them on the field now for Arcana. So if he didn't send that other one to the graveyard, he would have been able to have all 3 of them on the field. There's Neo the Magic Swordsman instead. So 25-25 is 5. Oh my, if he didn't use that Magician's Souls card, he could have had all 3 Magicians on the field right now, and he could have won the duel. We saw this last duel from Arcana. I don't think it's going to matter this time, but another... unless Arcana had another effect in his hand that he wanted to go for. As we see, Crush card. Unfortunately for Kaiba, Lord of D is too strong. Imagine if he drew Sagi and could have had that full effect of Crush card to destroy all 3 of those monsters on Arcana's field. He's just played Blade Knight, and there's nothing more Kaiba can do. He is going to lose. He is going to lose this match. There's nothing he can do from here. Arcana just got those Dark Magicians to the field too early, too quickly. And would you believe it? No, there's Dark Magic Veil. Okay, maybe that's what he had in mind. To pull a Dark Magician back from the graveyard after all. And look at this. 3 Dark Magicians on the field for Arcana. It is somewhat ironic that is what has come against Seto Kaiba, the 3 Dark Magicians, giving his history of Egypt and all that with Yugi. But this match is all over. Kaiba has lost to Arcana, and Arcana is going to go above Kaiba in the standings amazingly, with that match done... Oh, sorry, it's actually... hang on, let me put in a tick here. Arcana wins. Sorry, Bakura and Mako are 3rd and 4th. They're tied with Kaiba, who was 5th. They were all tied, so technically 2nd and 5th were all on the same amount of points. However, Mai is still on top. She is still unbeaten, and she's actually up next, and she is playing strings. And, well, there is absolutely a snowball's chance in hell that Mai is going to lose to strings. It would be the equivalent of her losing to Mokuba in Duelist Kingdom. However, that did happen, so you never know. Anyway, we've got Jaden and Panic coming up after this one, so stick around if you want to check out Jaden's match. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks for leaving all the comments. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.